Warm greetings on this glorious December day. How can I ever put in 3 tiny minutes the momentous contribution of Saint Chavara, the blessed vessel of the Almighty, the great educationalist? While it is considered fashionable for philanthropists of today to foray into the field of education, we are talking about a scenario in almost 2 centuries ago. The nation was just a cluster of odd kingdoms, hierarchy based on caste prominent. Issues like suppression of women and oppression of lower castes were not even considered. The social, religious and educational scenario of Saint Chavara's time was not encouraging. When all was dark and bleak, and when hope was unheard of, like the morning star that brings a glorious dawn, the good Lord blessed us with Saint Chavara. As a Catholic, his commitment to his Maker was immaculate. Saint Chavara knew that he served God best when he served his fellow human beings, and education was the only way forward. So in 1846, in the sleepy town of Mannanam, the first school of the Syro-Malabar Church was formed, and Saint Chavara, in his blessed sense of wisdom and foresight, made it a, would you even believe it, Sanskrit school. Sanskrit was and is still considered the language of the gods and is largely limited amongst the Brahmins. But Saint Chavara hired a teacher from Thrissur to teach the language to the students. He was the first Indian who dared to admit the so-called untouchables to his school, but also provided them with Sanskrit education, which is largely unthinkable even today. As the Vicar General of the Syriac Catholics, he decreed that every church parish open a school. Churches that didn't would be closed. This was not all. When Saint Chavara realized that poverty kept most of the downtrodden away from education, he started the free midday meal scheme for all the Dalits and poor children of congregation schools. Saint Chavara was not just an educationalist, he was a visionary. We are talking about a state where women of some communities had to pay taxes based on the size of their breasts. Women were the lowest of the low in the social hierarchy. But Saint Chavara knew that educating them was important to develop the family. Way back in 1866, he started a boarding school for girls in Kunamave. The members of the CMI and CMC congregations founded by Saint Chavara remain true to his vision. The schools and colleges run by them are the best in their respective locales. These educational institutions keep the dream of the Holy Saint a reality. As a product of one such institution, it is my honor, privilege and duty to promise myself and the society that I will carry forward this torch lit hundreds of years ago by Saint Chavara, the great educationalist, visionary and above all, a humble child of God. Thank you, Lord, for blessing our country with this precious child of yours, and thank you all for giving me this opportunity.